lab, we're going to implement network load balancing. Exercise 1, implement NLB. Exercise 2, I'm going to configure and manage NLB cluster. I will demonstrate na yung request will be transferred to the next node. And we're going to validate high availability. Test natin kung talagang gumagana. So, how do you test? We have two servers, server 1 and server 2. So, first request, ng first user na nakaupo sa CL1, dapat iba to sa server 1. Na nalilipat ako sa ibang computer, which is on CL2, second request, saan lilipat? Hindi dapat server 1, dapat server 2. Sydney 1, on CL1, kailangan open yung Sydney, server 1. Kung another client, let's say nag-book ng ticket from Brisbane, he should be hitting another server. Ay, hindi same one. So, step 1, I'm gonna install the role dito. So, the command, let's build the command. So, when you want to install, you can use install Windows feature. Since I'm going to install at the same time, dalawa sila, sabay, I'm gonna be using invoke command. So, ang ginagawa invoke command, multiple installation, okay? Then you have to specify the computer name. First server will be server 1, the second server is server 2. Okay, then the command you would like to execute, and the actual verb na gusto mong i-run, which is install Windows feature. Okay, so which role we would like? It's NLB. It's called NLB. And how did I found out ang command? Get Windows feature from that from this one. Let's say get Windows feature. You will find out anong pangalan nung then redirect mo sa letter T. Anong pangalan nung network load balancing. So let's open the output ng T using Notepad. Hanapin yung network load balancer. Isa lang naman yan. Ayan. As you can see, network load balancing pangalan is NLB. So that's why I put NLB. And then we also need to identify ano yung remote server admin tool. Lagi yung may RSAT. So hanapin mo dito. Ayun. RSAT for NLB. Okay? Ayun siya. Ayun. Nakita mo? Network load balancing tool. Kasi pag walang GUI, it's difficult to type. Yeah. So yeah. So this command will hit two server in one go. But first, I want to make sure up and running server 2. Okay? Malinaw up and running. So ang gagawin nitong script na to, he will install NLB to both server. Yan, i-run ka na. So collecting data. Starting installation of the first host. Installing NLB and RSAT. 92% tapos na first host. Then pumunta sa second host, tapos na rin. Then let's check if successful sa dalawa. As you can see, successful, no? Dalawang installation. So that means, option. And then we're gonna utilize, remember, we only install NLB. We need to create a cluster IP. Again, cluster name na SRV. So yun ang hihit natin. So meron siyang shell. Na ito yung shell niya. So, meron. So remember kanina, step 1, install NLB to both, no? To server 1 and 2. Step 2, we need to create a new cluster. The command is new NLB and LB. Ayan, lumalabas na ang cluster. Then we need to identify yung network card, name ng controller. You can only perform this once sa domain controller. You can also perform externally if you have power to add sa DNS record. So dito, magpa-Powershell na lang ako. Pero pakita ko pa rin, ano yung nangyayari? DNS and GMT.msc to open up DNS record. As you can see, we have forward lookup zone. Sa forward lookup zone, walang lone NLB, no? Okay, ping lone-NLB. Walang reply, syempre, kasi walang record. Okay, so either I create via manual, dito lalagay akong new host, then type ko lone NLB, then IP address, no? I would like to use PowerShell, no? Kasi last session na natin to, so dapat marunong tayo ng PowerShell. Sa examination, puro PowerShell. So the command to create a DNS record is add DNS, no? Server, resource record A. Kita niyo yan? A record. Then IPv4. So pag nilabas, ulitin nyo lang. Space minus IPv4 address. Dapat available yung command na yan. Okay? And then anong IP address? 192 ba yun? 172, diba? 172.16.0.42. Okay, yan ang IP address. And then, saang fully qualified domain name? Yung tanong dito. Name. Then, lone NLB. Alright? And then, which lookup zone you would like to add this? So, tatanong ka zone name. Should be on adatum.com. Adatum.com. Okay? Gana natin. Success. Completed, no? Now, what do we need to do is ipconfig flash DNS para mabura yung mga may current recording na yan. Okay? So, tingnan natin ulit. Look po natin adatum.com kasi fully qualified domain name. Oh, yun. So, looking up ang record, which is 0.42. Pero wala pang server, that's why unreachable, okay? Pero meron ng lookup, meaning we have successfully added the record A. Check natin dito sa DNS. Just refresh makikita niya meron ng loan NLB. Wala pa dito, wala pa ha. Refresh. Yun. Yun, lumabas. So, successful ang adding ng NLB. Ha? So, balik tayo sa ating, let's go back here. No? So, tingnan natin yung pingable ng NLB. Yun. He can retrieve the IP address. Enough na sa akin yun. So, run na natin to. This will create a new class. So, this will install, it will create a new cluster with a cluster IP.42 with a cluster name loan NLB. So, once we ping, it should be reachable. Kasi meron tayong cluster. Yeah, so it's the reason kung bakit matagal siya is communicating with the other server. Ayan, multicast. Again, why do you need multicast? So yung single VIP IP na .42 can communicate sa many IP address such as 172.16.0.21, 22, and so on. So ping na natin si loan NLB. Retrievable, reachable. So we created a virtual IP. So yan ang i-access natin, no? Loan NLB. Okay, next, wala pa tong node, no? If I open network load balancing from here, nakikita niyo, network load balancing, no? Ang may single node, pero asa yung server 1? How can it balance kung isa lang yung server, no? So solo niya yan, no? So ito, babalance na natin. Mag-add tayo. It's either we add from here, add host to cluster, which is very simple. Gusto ko mag-add using PowerShell naman. Anyway, it's available in your manual. Add NLB cluster node kasi you need to identify interface name. Alam ko interface na Ethernet kasi may Windows 90 na. Then the new node name, this time loan SVR2. Add natin, join natin into the cluster, which will form a convergence. No? And then minus any option. No? So one good thing about PowerShell is you don't have to memorize. No? The moment you press spacebar, then dash, you will be given, represented by the next available command. Hindi na kailangan ng handout and invoke, no? It's very self-explanatory, no? So, ang gusto natin gawin dito ay new node interface, i-add natin. No? So, anong gagamitin niya? Interface. So, Ethernet lang ulit. Tingnan natin, Ethernet. Tingnan natin kung maglalanda. Kasi, nasa server 1 tayo eh. And I'm executing sa server 2. Okay, adding NLB cluster node. So, basically what it does is, it will add server 2 dito sa loan NLB cluster natin. Ginawa natin cluster. So, it's trying to communicate externally and adding 2 to the cluster. Successful. And it's fully converged. Meaning, server 2 has been added sa cluster. Refresh natin, refresh mo to. Excuse me. Okay, so let's just run again. Tools, NLB. Kailangan dalawa na yan. Oh, dalawa na. Okay, dalawa na. So, enabled ang 1, enabled ang 2. Excuse me. So, dito you can see cluster IP. And if the host is enabled, and which port it's listening. Listening from 0 to 65,000. No? Which is the most available TCP port, /16. Anong protocol? TCP, UDP, multiple, traffic. Balancing is equal. So, meaning, 1 to 1. Balancing is equal, single affinity, meaning magkasama sila. No? So, we're gonna test. Pero before we test, we need to go sa server 1. Ha? Second request, ng second user saan pupunta? Server 2. Okay? So, to simulate a real-world scenario, ibang computer gagamitin ko. Kasi nga, real-world. Let's say, a second passenger. As in browser mo. Yan. So, access ko siya using fully qualified domain name. loannlb.adatom.com. Yan ko. Oh, server 2. Malinaw. Naglo-load balance. Okay? Naglo-load balance. So, if I evict server 2 sa node, saan pupunta itong request na to? I-evict natin. Server 1. Diba? So, let's do a continuous ping. Kung mamamatay itong NLB. Ayan, continuous ping. Papatayin ko si server 2, ha? Papatayin ko server 2. Magre-reroute yung server 1. So, hindi madadown tong piniping ko dapat, na? Okay, ready? O, ayan. So, running. So, punta ako sa aking eviction. So, i-evict ko si server 2. Hindi naman evict. Ano lang, gagawin ko? Drain stop. What do you mean by drain stop? All session will be routed to the next available node. Tapos, i-stop ko na siya. Ganun, ano? Hindi naman basta-basta pwede stop. So, ano nangyari dito sa CL2? Continuous, oh. Continuous. Hindi namatay, di ba? Hindi namatay. Kasi cluster IP nga hinihit ko. So, I'm gonna refresh this one. This session is dead na. Niraroute na ako sa 1. So, pag press ko F5, server 1. Oh, successful. Okay, any question? Nag-route na siya. So, balance na siya.
Wala pa naman, sir.
Okay, so,
question po.
Sige, question.
Ano is, tawag ito, dun siya sa channel dyan po niya na change. Paano kung up siya dyan, pero yung physical, yung logical server yung nag-down mismo? Same instance din po ba siya?
Hindi, ito pinatay ko na yung server 2 eh. Hindi siya part of balancing. Kaya yung server hindi pa patay. So, mangyari to, in the event of physical event failure, the
Yes.
server 1 becomes unavailable, lilipat lang yan sa next node.
Oh, okay.
Yun lang gagawin niya. Okay? So, babalik ko siya. So, when you put back yung node, ano mo na, you can just straight away start. Okay, so, yellow meaning he's trying to be converged. He's pending status na kita niya. Trying to converge, hindi pa fully converge. So, meaning it's not equal distribution to. So, pending. Okay, then refresh. Ayaw kasi gumalaw refresh dito. So, dito ko nga refresh. Refresh. Yan, refresh ko. Converge na. Kita yan? Converge na. So, that means, if I go sa second client, saan pupunta to? Server 1 pa rin ba? Server 5? Niroute ako server 2. Kasi nga, nagkikin yung load balancing. Okay? Lumipat. And, no interruption, no continuous. Yan ang NLB ng Windows. Ngayon, if I create another session, let's say, tinat ko ulit itong, let's say, nag-access naman ako ng Cebu Pacific. Okay? Let's say, gusto ko dalawa eh. Hindi pwede. You are locked into that session. Remember? Di ba pag nag-type ng Facebook sa isang browser, tinay ko yung Facebook, same Facebook ID lalabas. Kasi, you're currently connected to that layer 4. Yung TCP session na tinatawag. No? Kahit anong kulit mo dyan, let's say, close ko to, will I get a new session? Hindi na. Naka-lock up ka na doon sa session. Ito mga, server 2 pa rin yan. Hindi ka lilipat. Sabihin natin, ay, isa pa, baka pwede dalawang Facebook. Hindi pwede. Naka-lock ka sa session niya. So, yun yung TCP layer 4, no? Yung meron kang HTTP session, naka-lock ka na doon. Okay? Any question bago tayo lang? Wala. That's good. So, let's perform the lab. So, meron tayong lab dito. Gawin na natin, kasi 30 minutes na yan, 45 minutes, and then isa 30 minutes, so 1.5 hour.